customized ESO capacitors. Cool. Yeah, I would say let's try to talk to everyone. Let's see if we can get some new dialogue or something.
I'm falling down tired. I need a folding chair or something.
Why don't you have a chair?
Commander, I'm doing a segment on the Geth-Quarian War. It should take maybe an hour. Can we talk in your cabin?
Sure. Though I'm still curious, why do we have to do the interviews in my cabin? He's still coming on to me? Was there anyone else on here? Javik. Hey, Javik.
Commander.
You settling in, Javik?
I believe some of the crew wishes to be my friend. That is not my purpose here. Also, I find I need to wash my hands. The residue of the ship is strong.
How so?
I have been exploring. There are traces of those who lived on the Normandy before. I detected a human female. Her genetic structure was unnatural, as if artificially created.
Sounds like Miranda.
And a Drell. There was illness in him.
Thane.
And a Krogan who lived in these quarters. He was undergoing a metamorphosis. His memories were confused, not organic to his mind. There was great confusion and turmoil.
I still can't wrap my head around that. Reading information like you do.
For my people, it was as natural as breathing.
Evolution's an amazing force.
Our scientists believed it was the only force in the galaxy that mattered. They called it the cosmic imperative. The strong flourished, the weak perished. The governments of your cycle seem concerned with ensuring the survival of all.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of glad it is different now.
Was this imperative just your scientist's opinion? Or did they prove something we don't know?
The universe had already proven it. They only had to look around.
And saw what exactly?
Extinction is the rule of law in the cosmos, the natural order of things. The weakest species are doomed.
Oof.
It's the duty of the strong to protect the weak. Otherwise, we'd have anarchy.
But those who had nothing to offer would be eliminated.
So conflict should be a way of life?
Evolution demands it. The strong grow stronger by dominating the weak. It is for the greater good of all. Though I do not think your Asari approves of my beliefs.
Me neither.
Liara? I think she just had a different idea about what Promethians were like.
We are all a product of our time. Had I been born in this cycle, perhaps I would be the noble scholar she wishes me to be.
It's interesting that he doesn't question, like, those teachings at all, despite being born during, like, times of war, right? Because, I mean, okay, if you say the weakest species just perish and it's good that they do, wouldn't that also mean that it's, like, kind of good that the Promethians perished? Because, I mean, they were just weaker than the Reapers? Oh, well. Javik is really interesting. That for sure. That for sure.
You think you'd like that? It's a whole different line of work.
I wouldn't know. Living a life of constant war. Taking life in every battle.
I see how it could be tough to see outside the box.
It is the only box I have known. It shapes me, as stone is shaped by the one who carves it. The stone has no choice in the form it will take. You and I, Commander. War is our sculptor, and we are prisoners to its design.
Maybe not much longer. We win this, and we'll both be set free.
And I mean, we still have free will and free decisions, right?
Another Reaper has died. You are proving that humans are capable soldiers. But I question this peace you have brokered. No such thing is possible between machines and organics. I would have destroyed the synthetics without hesitation. And these Quarians, let's just hope they are reliable allies. It is difficult to trust a species that hides behind masks.
I wonder whether the Promethians also had like AI. I mean, it's. Was it a virtual intelligence or was it an artificial intelligence we talked to at the end of the first game? I'm trying to get the name. Can't recall it. Alright. No James. Where's James? Guess James is just hanging out somewhere else. Where's Cortez? I think it was a full AI and Vigil. Yes, true. Vigil was the name. I wonder. I mean, Javik just had like so much conviction in saying that. I just do wonder what like their relationship with like AI and like machines was.
Shepard, thanks again for being there at the refugee memorial. I feel better. Everything's so much clearer now.
Glad I could help.
Of course. Of course, my friend. Let's see if we can maybe upgrade our weapons. We can. Oh wait, this is just the upgrade to level 5. What was the new weapon we had? It was like called Hurricane, right? Yes, then let's upgrade that one. The N7 Hurricane. Here we go. Right. And hey Eritus, nice to see you. Hope you're doing well and I hope you're having a nice weekend. It was a VI. I also thought that, like, just from how we interacted, it seemed more like a virtual intelligence. It didn't really seem to have, like, a personality or something that I would attribute to, like, an AI, right? And yes, they fought the Metacon wars against their AI enemies. Ooh. Did I just forget that? Or where comes that information from? We were fighting in the Meta wars against Zuckerberg AI. Oh boy. Okay, let's go to the crew deck. Maybe let's see if James is hiding here. He is.
Have we found any new engineers for the Crucible glyph?
5 ex-Sonax Industries scientists who attempted to reverse engineer Prothean technology stolen from planet Garvuk. They're technically
fancy.
still wanted by the Council for hiding Prothean technology. As well, Sonax's part in instigating an illegal war on Garvuk.
I'm sure the Council will forgive that for helping with the Crucible. Extend those scientists amnesty and an invitation.
Right away.
Probably. You learned from Javik about the wars in conversations. Okay. I think so far he didn't say anything about that. But we also couldn't, like, investigate so far.
Hello again, Shepard.
I think that's all the usual.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Yeah, that's also the same as last time.
I thought I'd covered my...
I thought, like, what's new could also lead to, like, different things. Shield bonus or power damage bonus. Of course we go for the power damage. And shield regeneration speed or power recharge speed. I think I want the shield regeneration speed because it's been annoying always waiting for the barrier to go back up again.
Private messages terminal has new correspondence.
Why do you always tell me that when I leave? Hey all, good time zone to y'all. Never had that expression, but I like it. Oh boy. Prothean notes. The things this Prothean must have seen. If they had technology to preserve someone for over 50,000 years, no wonder they were capable of building things like the device on Mars. I must give him time to get his bearings, but goddess, when will we get another chance to learn so much about their civilization? I'm not sure what to make of Javik. I approached him while we were traveling to a different system, but he wasn't very inclined to talk. What little he does say concerns the Reapers and our possible failure. Is he simply a soldier, mourning his people, or is it a fundamental difference in our cultures? Maybe both. If what Javik says is true, his people were imperialists who left the rest of the galaxy quaking in terror. And I think he would sacrifice all of us without a thought if it could bring them all back. I reviewed my old notes today. They are so childish. Did we romanticize the Promethians because we were dazzled by the technology they left behind? Are these really the people I dedicated my life to studying? Oh, poor Liara. The Smuggler Manifest. Seems kind of random though. Email from Jacob Tyler to Dr. Bryn Cole. Let's read that. I miss you, Bryn, but I'm glad you're back there. The fighting's going to get tough when we put out with the Crucible. I've gotten the cold shoulder from people who know I used to work for Cerberus. Can't say I blame them, especially after what happened on the Citadel. I've been able to teach other soldiers how Cerberus fights, though. They may be wearing new equipment, but I know their tactics. I love you, Bryn. Take care of yourself. Oh. Correspondence from Classified Alliance Project Staff. From Dr. Cole. To Dr. Locke. Who was Dr. Locke again? Dr. Locke. Mass Effect. Okay, I think it's just some random person because I can't find like a wiki entry. Dr. Locke, I was wondering on the problem you sent me last night, and I think I found a solution for synchronizing the Crucible's energy bursts. Punch the attached capacitor redesign into your projections. It should save 3.6 milliseconds of the Mass Effect field's activation time. You can see where that leads. If you approve, I sent the schematics to manufacturing. We'd need roughly 250,000 by tomorrow morning for testing. That's a lot of capacitors in a very short time. List of recent purchases by Zaid Masani. Armax Arsenal incendiary grenades, thermal clips, Managel, M451 Firestorm fuel, ablative armor plating, Hain Kadar field rations. Specifically those? Casa fabrication weapon repair kits. 1 milligram triple distilled 45-year-old Scotch whiskey, 2 bottles. Aha. Rifle parts, discontinued Avenger series. Oh, that was his prized possession, right? Alright. So, let's see if we can find Garrus or if he's still calibrating stuff. Hey, Garrus.
Shepard, never a dull moment when the Normandy's on tour, is there?
Any word from Palaven?
Some, and I don't like what I'm hearing. The Krogan are there in force, but they're just slowing the Reapers down, not stopping them. I'm not sure it's going to be enough.
You hear anything from your family?
But I did hear from Primarch Victus. He wanted my advice on fleet strength when the Crucible is ready. Still can't get used to people asking me things like that.
You're an important man now, Garrus.
What did you say?
I said, at some point, we're going to have to decide if our fleets keep defending Palaven or we go on the offensive.
Can't do both?
Not with the beating we're taking. Like I said, not the sort of questions I'm used to answering.
Yeah, it really feels like we need the Crucible. But I mean, the question remains, what the heck is the catalyst? And it's very curious that seemed to be like quite the issue in the beginning of the game. But no one's really talking about that anymore, right?
You know what you're doing, Garrus. Trust me, everyone can see that.
Maybe. But you spend so much time on the outside trying to get in, and when you do, it's not what I expected.
How so?
All the questions, and every one of them with a million lives riding on the answer.
You do the best you can with what you know. It's no different than your days at CSEC.
You're right. Though I'm starting to understand why the galaxy needs cold-hearted dictators every now and then.
They get things
Oh
done?
boy.
They don't give a damn about the consequences. Suppose that's what it's going to take, Shepard. The ruthless calculus of war. 10 billion people over here die, so 20 billion over there can live. Are we up for that? Are you?
Yeah, gosh. The big questions. Hey, Alistair, how are you doing? How was your weekend so far? Oh, well, so far. It's unfortunately quickly coming to a close, but let's ignore that for the night.
If we reduce this war to arithmetic, we're no better than Reapers.
I guess I can't argue with that. You
well,
managed
that's to
peace
decide.
between the Geth and the Quarians. Maybe there is another way.
True. But I mean, Garrus has a point. We have to make tough decisions and calls, right? I mean, like blowing up the Batarian colonies. Who else is here? We talked to Liara, to Garrus. James and Caden are in 7. Let's go there. James and Caden also seem like quite the unusual pairing, right? Don't do what I just did and spend a quarter on sweets and cakes. Quarter of your budget. Sounds nice though. What kind of sweets and cake?
Got the flush.
Full house. Caught it on the river.
Shit.
Thought you were bluffing on the flush. Good for you.
Cannon, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir, Major Olenko, sir.
Shepard, I'd deal you in, but Vega just cleaned me out.
Oh, come on. That really as deep as your pockets go? No sentimental crap stowed away? Investments?
I got some land on the Sunshine Coast I could put up.
I'll pass.
Yeah, I guess like Earth assets are not that much worth anymore.
Hey, Commander.
Oh well. Tea cakes, chocolate donuts, chocolate pudding, crisp, and chocolate wafers. Lots of chocolate, I like it. Now I also want some cake, Alistair. And I blame you. Okay, before we head out for the next mission, let's go to a cabin and let's have the interview.
Trainer, can you send up Diana Allers? She wants to talk to me.
She's on her way, Commander.
Let's see.
I'm sure you've got a million questions.
I narrowed it down to 40. Let's see how you do with the top 10. Commander, the last time most of us heard about Geth, they were attacking the Citadel alongside Sovereign.
Yes, and you should know that was a minority of the Geth. Most of them are not hostile to organics.
Is that how you explain that they're allies, and no longer dangerous robots who stick humans on spikes?
Oh boy. What a question. I have cake made it yesterday. Oh nice, what kind of cake, Eritas? I haven't baked in quite some while. I should really do that again. Especially because I really like baking. But my birthday is coming up soon, in 12 days. So I'm definitely going to bake for that. By the way, I also think I'm going to make like a birthday stream. That's the Friday. So like Friday in 2 weeks, the 14th of March, I'm probably also going to do a birthday stream.
What you have to realize is that despite their reputation, most Geth are not inherently violent. The Quarians attacked them. The Geth fought back in self-defense just like any organic would. Now that we've freed the Geth from Reaper control, they'll want payback for their enslavement.
But you're going to take an army of synthetics to fight Reapers with untold hacking abilities. What's keeping the Reapers from reprogramming the Geth like they have before?
I mean, basically free will, right? Or at least we're hoping for that.
The Geth are extremely intelligent, and they put incredible thought into solving this problem. They're not gonna turn again. I bet my life on it.
Now here's a question from a Batarian on Omega. Commander Shepard, if the mass relays can be destroyed... So did I miss anything? Do you have any questions?
You gonna go file your story now?
Well, if you don't mind.
Go tell the galaxy what we've done. They could use some good news.
Aye aye, Commander.
Go Shepard, ask her some questions. Turn it around. German chocolate. Do you mean like, when you say German chocolate, do you mean like as in the country or in like the brand? Like the German's chocolate cake? Because I know those are two different things. Also, I wouldn't know of like a specific like German country-wise chocolate cake, I think. So that's why I associate it with the brand. Yeah. We do have more personal messages. I found work to do from Tali. Shepard, just wanted to let you know that I'm going to join Adams in engineering. It seems like the best place for me to help, as long as I'm coming with you anyway. Please drop by when you have a minute. Tali. Oh yeah, we didn't talk to her. We really have to do that. Which brand of German chocolate? There is like the cake, chocolate with a coconut frosting. I thought so. There is Marachan, like I think it's American, right? There's like an American brand, and they made like German chocolate cake. It's called like that. It's not associated with like Germany as a country at all, but it's a very specific cake. I had a slice once when I was in the States, which has been ages, but yeah, it's really nice. It's really good, Eritas. Progress report from Shalaran Vasranok. Commander, with assistance from the Geth, our fleet is nearly back to full strength. We have focused most of our efforts on providing evacuation assistance and support for the Turian fleet, while the Geth harass Arupus. Even with our newfound peace, it seemed foolish to risk an incident by putting our forces in closer proximity. I understand from Admiral Zen that the Crucible project continues well, though Zen herself seemed dissatisfied with the technological capabilities of the device. Although eccentric, she is also brilliant. Hopefully she will find some way to improve its functionality. I would never have believed you would talk hand down, Commander. Take care of Talizora for me. Kalasalai, Admiral Sheila Ran Basranok. Oh, nice. Oh, okay. I think the only like German, like country-wise chocolate cake I can think of is like cherry chocolate cake, right? Like Black Forest cake. Ah, okay. We just had another message from Deanna, but we already took care of that. So, down to engineering. Yeah, American German chocolate cake usually has shredded coconut, chocolate ganache, and cherries. It's super rich. Oh, yes. I never made it here. I don't have a recipe for that. Maybe I should look for one sometime. Because now that we're talking about it, I crave it. That was nice. Ah, there she is. Hey, Tolly.
Can't be. No. I guess that's right.
Hey, Tally. How's it going?
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear you. I just got communication from the fleet. Sorry, from Rannoch. In the old days, I'd send any new technology I found back to the fleet. I should probably be doing that with the agriculture samples now. I don't know anything about raising crops.
How are your people doing?
It's crazy. The Geth are helping, setting up housing, adapting power systems. They are doing in weeks what would have taken us years. Geth are even uploading into the suits of Quarian volunteers. They're rewriting environmental functions, jump-starting our immune systems.
Aww, I love how much they're working together. And it especially seems like the Geth are actually helping the Quarians.
That doesn't seem possible.
The Geth are software, not hardware. They can transfer themselves from a normal body into anything with enough processing power. They're mimicking infections, so the host can adapt without getting sick. It's like making a vaccine.
Ooh, fancy. I love this outcome. Me too, me too. It's very simple. Do you maybe have like a recipe you would be willing to share, Eritas? I mean, if you don't, that's obviously also completely fine. But if you would, I would greatly appreciate it. It's kind of in their programming ID, I imagine. Might be Alistair. Then again, after like 3 centuries, I would have thought they overcame that. Also, when Tali removes her mask at the end of the Rannoch mission, if you romance her, you will get a picture of her maskless. Ooh, that's cool.
So the Quarians won't have to wear those suits anymore?
It doesn't seem possible, but yes, in a few years, with Geth improvements, we won't need them. We might still wear them. The suits have become part of our society. But a rupture won't be a death sentence. Today, on Rannoch, there are Quarian children who will grow up healthy and strong, thanks to the Geth.
They owe that to you.
No, I'd have killed the Geth with no regrets. And I'd have been wrong. Thank you.
Oh. But I mean, she was also mourning Legion, right? So I think... And I mean, she also voted for going for brokering a peace with the Geth. I think it's also partially due to her. Up we go.
I hear you were on the ground with the Reaper. He fired up at us a few times. Joker pulled the Normandy through some insane maneuvers to stay out of the line of fire.
It's hard being in a fight like that, especially when you're not the one flying the ship. Joker's one of the best, though.
At first I was nauseous, swinging around in my safety harness. But then I was furious. Just... enraged. I wanted that thing dead.
You didn't want the Reapers dead
It
when
sounded
they
so much
attacked
like
Earth?
Sybil.
I wanted them defeated. I wanted Earth saved. But I never wanted to physically tear them in half and watch them blow up.
Congratulations, trainer. I believe you've discovered your fight-or-flight instinct.
Perhaps I should have stayed with chess. Although now I think I'm spoiled by the lack of explosions.
There's probably somewhere an exploding chess set you could use. Kind of like wizard chess from Harry Potter. With more explosions.
I could really use something to shoot right now.
So a Prothean? A real live Prothean? Has Liara stopped bouncing yet? I'm guessing there may have been some bouncing. Gotta hand it to you, Commander. That's the first time I've seen someone end a war by yelling.
If it works, it works.
After seeing what the Geth Rebellion really looked like, I figured they deserved a chance.
Thank you, Commander. I doubt many organics would have trusted a synthetic race.
And now we've got 2 fleets for the price of 1. We didn't lose anybody.
Except Legion. Before it sacrificed itself. Legion referred to itself as I instead of we.
Yeah? So?
The singular pronoun indicates Legion's independent personality had fully actualized. In its last moments, it was not an avatar of the Geth consensus. It was a person.
That's what I figured.
Well, when the Geth fleet helps us retake Earth, I guess we'll owe that to... him.
Oh. For Legion, for real. Funny thing that a lot of people made the Nevarin hazelnut cake. Oh, from Beergard? Nice. I was also thinking about that, but then I kind of forgot. Also didn't really have the time.
Yes, Shepard?
Okay, I think it's just the usual questions.
Carry on, Edie.
Understood. If you wish to talk more, this body will be here. I'm getting the crew used to seeing me on the bridge.
Noted.
Alright. Yeah, I would say next we do either some side quests or we're just going to go for Omega. Or both.